The benefits of massaging your baby are very well known and documented these days. In addition to the obvious physical benefits, massaging your baby helps to create optimum mental health. Adult mental health starts with infant mental health. What we do in the first 1001 days in life in particular and up to the age of 7 completely shapes and forms our baby's personality and how they respond to life. We have this opportunity to help to prevent mental health issues through connecting with our babies, through nurturing care and touch in the very early days. Touch is a fantastic way to communicate to your baby that they're loved, they're cherished, and that they are safe and secure.
Babies experience the world, of course, through their ears and their eyes. They experience the world through their, smell and taste, all those senses. But I would say none of those senses is more important than the sense of touch. There's really not a lot that they can experience or that reassures them as much as touch. When you hold a baby snugly and create some compression, just the way the baby was held inside your tummy, that makes the baby feel safe. And that actually makes the baby feel safe from all over her body, instead of just through her eyes or through her nose. All over her body feels better.
Research shows that close physical contact in your baby's first year of life is essential for their health and well-being, and that parents who are meeting their baby's needs by responding immediately to their crying and keeping them close are in no way spoiling them.
You cannot spoil an infant. Trust your own instincts and hold it as much as possible. We've been hearing, of course, from experts at this conference, the more you hold the baby, the better. The more you touch the baby, the better. You can just give them as much as you possibly can for as long as you possibly can, but in some kind of balance so that you don't exhaust yourself. You need perhaps some time off, somebody else to care for the baby, if they're sleeping and not get enough sleep yourself. But I don't think that it's possible to actually spoil a child. That's another one of those mental traps that you can fall into. But if you are really conscious of the relationship and asking what it's like from the child's perspective, rather than just from your own perspective, then you'll see the child is not manipulating you. It needs to have its needs met, and we're the people to do it.
So babies crave close and physical contact with you, and massage and touch is the perfect way to create a deep and genuine connection, which will have a positive impact on every single aspect of their development.
So this attunement we see here in this picture of a mother and her baby, they're dancing, their eyes are connected, their brains are actually connected, as are their hearts and their souls, and they're also their minds. This baby is learning a huge amount. The child's learning about the world, learning about whether the world is responsive, whether or not the world is safe, whether or not the world is something that can be relied on, learning about facial expression. The brain is forming connections at the rate of 1,000 per second at this stage of development. So if anybody thinks a baby can get too much attention, they're wrong.
Massaging your baby activates their parasympathetic nervous system, which helps them to feel calm and puts their body into a rest and digest state. And when your baby can rest well, they have the opportunity to recover and repair and grow. And when they digest well, they absorb more nutrients, which helps to develop all of their bodily systems and enhances their physical well-being. Massage can help so much if your baby is poorly, if they have a cold, if they're teething. There are so many common childhood ailments these video sequences will help with. And using massage, reflexology and yoga techniques will empower you to support your baby, relieve their pain, soothe and comfort them, have fun with them, and really lay down these foundations of trust, empathy and compassion for a very positive and healthy lifelong relationship.
Babies learn through their skin as much as they learn through anything else. So as much as we can touch them and cuddle them and hold them and squeeze them and tickle them, things that help show them that you enjoy their body. And I felt that one of the things I was teaching them was that their body was valuable and their body was beautiful and their body was lovable. And if we can teach our children that, what a wonderful thing to go off into the world with.
Bye.